I want to read a letter that I wrote to Commonwealth Amy Ashworth about the Mustafa Al-Jazairi case. To Amy Ashworth, my name is Missy, and I am a close friend and supporter of the Al-Jazairi family. I'm writing to urge you to take responsibility for the injustice surrounding Mustafa Al-Jazairi case, a situation that has spiraled into a gross miscarriage of justice under your watch. Mustafa is an innocent man. He has been held far too long for what was a tragic car accident. The evidence has been manipulated. His Sixth Amendment rights have been violated. And this continued to delay injustice is not only unconstitutional, but inhumane. It's hard not to see the connection between his current incarceration and his prior lawsuit against the police department. When law enforcement violates rights and breaks the law, they should be held accountable, not retaliate by ruining a man's life. This pattern of corruption doesn't end with Mustafa's case. We have witnessed body cam footage related to the killing of Tatiana David, where the state police attempted to manipulate the narrative of her death. The video tells the truth. Yanking her lifeless body from that car was inhumane and despicable. Now, try to shift the blame onto her boyfriend and only deepens the injustice. This repeated abuse of authority must be addressed. You, Miss Ashworth, are not above the law. The people see what's happening. We see the misconduct from the law enforcement and prosecutors, the manipulation of evidence, and the silencing of families seeking justice. If you think keeping Mustafa locked away will make this go away, you are mistaken. We will not stop fighting until every person responsible is held accountable, legally and publicly. Multiple correctional officers at the Prince William County Adult Detention Center have already taken lives, and we know the list of abuses is growing. The evidence is stacking up. President Trump has shown that he is willing to step in when injustice becomes too loud to ignore, and we fully intend to bring this to his attention. You have tried to suppress the truth by denying Mustafa access to his case files, attempting to silence the family, and standing by while Officer Drum secured a warrant based on lies. These are not just ethical violations, they are criminal. I am also a songwriter and an activist. I wrote Truth in the Dark, the one you don't like, that mentions you. And Brady Listed, to highlight the corruption surrounding Mustafa's case and to educate the public on what's happening behind closed doors. You may dismiss our protests, but you cannot silence truth. Not everyone within your circle supports what you are doing. Someone handed those body cams to Amar for a reason. The Sixth Amendment guarantees a speedy and public trial. Mustafa has waited over 2 years and 3 months in solitary confinement without trial. That's not justice, that's abuse. And while you may ignore the pain of his family, God sees it all. Justice delayed is justice denied. I've stood with the Al-Jazairi family since the beginning, outside of the jail through the freezing nights, when Sheriff Glenn Hill trespassed Amar for protesting, when Casey Stevens advised the family to destroy the evidence and stole from them, and through countless acts of harassment by local law enforcement. We've seen tents torn down by force, snipers posted on rooftops, early morning fire lane games to prevent parking, and vulnerable women released from the jail in the middle of the night with no phones, no jackets, and no way home. Amar stepped in to help every time. We watched officers distribute pepper spray like party favors and target innocent people, one of whom was pepper sprayed while handcuffed on the ground. Why is it so hard to simply uphold the law? Why not serve with honesty, integrity, and compassion? You should reflect deeply on your role in all of this. Your position demands justice, not personal ambition, cover-ups, or cruelty. If you continue down this path, the consequences will come, whether through legal means, exposure to the public, or by the hand of the higher power. Your actions are being watched, documented, and shared. You are on the wrong side of history, and time is running out. I urge you, set a trial date, turn over the full case file, and give Mustafa the fair and legal process that every American is entitled to. End this before more lives are harmed. Have the day you deserve, Miss Ashworth. Sincerely, Missy. Please share this. The right people need to see this. And if you want to see for yourself, Not Another Boring Podcast on YT. This goes on way, way, way too often, and it goes on everywhere. This just happens to be in Prince William County in Virginia, the adult detention center. He's in jail. He's not even been sentenced. He hasn't had a trial. 2 years and 3 months. It's not right. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.